Basically, what's happened is I had an interaction with an officer.
No, I saw it already. You posted it already.
Oh, you know who I am?
I know who you are.
Okay, excellent. So
so if you have...
Well, can I finish?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
So I tweeted on Twitter. I assume you know what that is.
Ouch! Am I that old?
Okay, no, sorry.
No.
Oh, I've spoken with you actually,
Yes, you
specifically a while ago.
You could have what's...
It was about about Officer Orth. I think you right or no?
Yes.
Did you train Officer Orth? Yeah, K9. Yeah, that's you. So point is, I tweeted something about filing a complaint regarding what had happened to me. An officer had called me from the department saying if I could come in because he wanted to speak with me. So the next day, I came into the department. The officer who wanted to speak with me wasn't here. I believe it was a Sergeant Olson was here though at the moment when I came in. And he actually told me, and I was filming like this, believe it or not then. He told me then, I asked if people want to file a complaint, what's the process? He said they can go online, they can come here in person. And he actually says himself, or they can call this phone number, right? And he gives a phone number, 310 something, something, something. I shared that, of course, because I just said, the reason is because people said, hey, if I see something that I didn't like, am I able to complain? Well, when I asked the officer and he responded that way and I shared it, as you can imagine, people who wanted to complain probably did. I'm sure you're getting phone calls, correct?
Yes. So what's your end?
Okay, so you've had, there's two reasons for me coming here.
Sure.
So the first is I've had multiple people now tell me that the person they're calling is telling that I'm somebody. Then I guess they're saying this. Do you know who that person is, Mr. Checkpoint? He makes his living by suing police officers, filming us, and they actually are quoting, and some of them are recording, sending me their conversations with when they call that number.
Yes.
And in my opinion, and when I'm hearing, these officers are speaking kind of poorly about me and trying to paint me in this picture. I think you specifically were just called, and you were mentioning that you were trying to vet the person on the call and saying that maybe
because I did not know that you had posted something that happened, I guess, today. Possibly.
No.
You didn't post something that happened today.
Well, I post lots. I don't know.
Well, no. The reason why is because the last post that I have of you regarding Officer Goff was actually with a white gentleman that was contacted, and he was actually at the end of his training. Goff was actually in plainclothes. So that's the only one that I knew of. Wow. So they were saying, why is this racist officer? I'm like, wait a minute, racist? I know that the last posting was...
Is it your job, though, to vet or to make what they're saying
because what they're saying is, yes, it is to vet. Stop.
Yeah.
My job is to vet to see, obviously, they're looking at, I want to make a complaint based on a video. And that's what I'm like, my gosh, okay, I already know
right, I heard
that occurred. Hold on. I already know that actually there's an investigation pending that particular incident. That's the only one that I knew of. I'm like, okay, you can get forward and you can talk to, and they actually got forwarded to the
I listened. Good. I listened. If
Good.
I can finish, basically, you spent 5 or 6 minutes basically saying that because they saw a video. And they didn't see it with their own 2 eyes.
No, I did not. I never said. I didn't say my own 2 eyes. I said, are you involved? Because if you're a victim,
right, they're not involved. They're witnesses.
Right,
and
they're not witnesses. They're actually.
You're going to define the word witness into being. I saw it on video or not. Yeah.
Okay, so
is that your definition?
Today, what can I help you with today?
I'd like it 2 things. One is I'm trying to understand the proper protocol. Is that the wrong phone number people should call when they have a complaint? And 2 is I ask that when your officers pick up the phone, they don't slander my name. They don't say bad things about me.
Did you not? Have you not made money off of the postings that you've had?
Have I not made money off of the postings
that you post?
Are you talking about when I sued a police department?
You don't make money off of getting tagged
or suing? So I don't make money off the postings.
Did you not make money
off of a bad officer doing something bad to me that I spent a night in jail for something I didn't do? If you think that's a job or something,
what is your job now?
I'm an entrepreneur. Is that your business?
What is an entrepreneur doing? In your business, what is your business?
What is my business?
Yes.
That's none of your business.
Well, you're saying that you're not making money.
Is not my,
you're not making money, but you said you're an entrepreneur. So what kind of entrepreneur are you?
And what relevance is this on a phone call of a complaint?
Because here is the relevance, young man.
Yeah, please.
When you're looking at how there are and we've already had this conversation. There are police
Yeah,
officers.
you've told me things that you didn't want to even record.
Police officers do that. You know what? That's so embarrassing that they should go to jail and they should go to prison, and that's absolute. But there are times where you're looking at how you are perceiving, and Kevin Worth being one of the things where it's like he's on a consensual contact. His partner is Hispanic. He is leaning up against the car, so relaxed, saying, "Hey, excuse me, what's your name?" And you're portraying him as this officious, dirty
right,
cop.
because I'm
And
on a
he's
corner
not.
holding a phone.
And he's not.
And people can't make
He's
that
not at all.
decision at all.
And in what's that?
I'm
So
a
your purpose of
civilian.
that is
I'm
as
a,
an
it doesn't-
entrepreneur.
my purpose is to
What's your
clean up
purpose?
dirty cops.
Okay.
And you think
And
if
you're
I'm in
portraying-
business, you think if
you're
I'm in
portraying-
business, you get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to wear this
Hundreds of
uniform.
thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I don't get paid anything to try to make sure you just do your job and actually just
And I do
protect
my
people.
job.
Well, I hope so. But people
For-
like Goff don't. And they do a disservice to the community they're supposed to protect that pays them. And that's why I do this, not to make money. So to talk to people about, do you know this is
Did
his
you not
business?
make money off of suing police departments?
Did I make a $70,000 settlement from suing a bad officer? And what is your point in saying that, sir? Say it right
Because
now.
you're
Your
an
point.
entrepreneur, and this is
So
your
you
job.
think it's an
So I'm
entrepreneur to
wondering-
get fucked
I'm
over by
asking
bad cops?
I'm asking you. And first off, lawsuits are very, very interesting on
Right,
civil
Goff
suits.
was paid over. The family of the person he killed was paid over $1 million, but you guys somehow felt like that would have been a good person to hire here in Beverly Hills. Yeah,
And that
he
you're
killed
asking
an
me a
unarmed
question.
guy.
Okay.
Right, and the
And-
family was paid out over $1 million.
And how many lawsuits?
Let me ask
since
you this, what
you're
are-
familiar with them. How many lawsuits are settled, even though it may not even be how it's being portrayed?
And what does that mean? Does that
What does
mean
that
how
mean?
it's being portrayed is wrong? Does that mean you and your brothers and sisters in blue protect each other
Have
at
you
all
heard- Have you heard
costs?
of slip and falls? Where Walmarts are sued on a regular basis of
Yeah.
people throwing water down and they walk
Are
in,
those
slip
people
and
not
fall,
entitled to
and
their
they're
money?
paying.
Are those
They're getting paid because basically they're setting a company up to
Oh,
fall.
so you think anyone who sues someone for a slip
No,
and
no,
fall
no,
is
no.
setting up a company to fall?
Anybody? No.
No.
Are there people that are injured in
Right.
incidents? Absolutely. But are there people that take advantage of the system?
Yeah.
Way more.
You should
by
be
far.
disgusted
By
that
far.
someone could take advantage of the uniform you wear and,
And
make
I
money
also-
on it, and that's
and I-
disgusting. And stop.
who's
This
making-
isn't slippery. This isn't slippery. This isn't water on a floor. This is me paying you to put a gun.
Times have you posted positive versus negative? Would you say
Yeah.
it's 50-50?
I wish it was more,
75-25?
but you know what? When I hold the camera on a corner and see two officers talking to someone, it's not always that way. And that's the unfortunate reason of why I keep doing what I do. Because
And tell me something,
Yeah.
Orth, as a perfect
Orth,
example.
yeah.
Okay, Officer Orth.
yeah.
In any way, shape, or form, was he disrespectful, discourteous?
To me personally,
Yeah, or even to the subject that he stopped.
I've been told, and I told you this several months, if not almost a year ago, close to a year ago, that I have been told Officer Orth has stopped them, that they are minorities walking around in the area, and they were stopped by Officer Orth. I have been told that. Does that mean what you say is wrong or not? No. Did anything wrong to me? No. Did I see him do anything substantially wrong to this gentleman other than I don't know what the reason for him talking to him was? No. And me posting a video, am I adding some graphic designs that are making your officers do something they're not? No.
Do me a favor. How about this?
I've asked
How
to go
about-
on a ride along. I've asked to do different things with your department. You guys don't respond to me. That's fine. I've reached out to Lieutenant Oshino, Subin, etc. I don't care, and the point isn't that you don't let me go on a ride along or anything. Point is, if I see cops and I film them and they catch as one of your officers doing something wrong, you need to stop thinking that's me and maybe
No.
start thinking that that's one of your cops.
And here's the thing. You already mentioned an incident. I already told you that incident, as far, I don't know the particulars because once it goes inside,
Yeah, well, how about this?
I
When
don't get
someone
involved.
calls,
However,
send them to the person they're supposed to instead of you keep vetting them and trying to discourage the person to not file that
if
complaint. That's what I would appreciate.
Hold on. A victim of those where they said, you know what, I was stopped today and I want to make a complaint. What is your name? And then we actually start the complaint process. It does not get pushed off to professional standards unit. And as I mentioned to you, when they started calling about someone being video, I already know that one of your incidents is being looked at. So I'm thinking, why are they? I had no idea that there was something new. Even with that,
it's like, okay, that's still going to go off to somebody else. It's above me, to be perfectly honest.
So let's
above
send
my
it
rank.
above you before 5 minutes of saying, oh, well, you didn't really see that. And basically,
Well, you're
essentially
saying, I
trying to
saw
get them off the phone.
I saw somebody.
It's not your job to
I
vet
saw
it.
somebody
It's not your job
being
to vet
violated.
It. It's
And
not
you're
your
like,
job
wait a
to vet
minute.
it.
Yes, it is.
No.
It is, because
As a
I can't
complaint,
tell
you
you.
take it. You let it get vetted. You let the complaint get
And
vetted. You
part
say,
of the vetting
I would love to
process-
take this complaint.
Stop.
What's your name?
You do not tell me
etc.
what the policies and procedures are here. I'm trying to tell you what they are.
Yeah, well, I think you're doing a bad job from
Well, I'm
people
sorry,
literally
I'm sorry.
sending me the phone calls and transcripts of people, not just you, the other officer telling them that all I go around is sue the department. And you guys better be
I
careful
said
how
I
you
would
talk.
love.
How
I would
you
love
talk about
the
someone
fact
else.
that
Yeah.
if you were taking your negative contacts or what you perceive as negative and put as many positive, if you say that that is your goal.
How about this?
I'll
Do
tell
more
you that.
good stuff, and I'll be able to
Really?
do that.
So if
Yeah.
you look at the number of complaints for law enforcement officers,
I can't look
across
at the number of
the
complaints
country,
because when you answer the
across
phone
country,
to those
that is not
complaints
true.
and don't let them go
That's
through,
really-
those
they went
complaints
through
don't
to-
go through.
Stop.
No. The
They
guy
went-
had to be on the phone for 8 minutes telling you he's a DUI lawyer for you to put him on the next call. I heard it.
He
and that's
never
wrong.
said- sorry, I never
he told
talked to
you he's a
anybody that's a
criminal
DUI.
defense attorney.
No,
you
he
talked
never
to him about
told me
4
that.
minutes ago. I have the whole transcript.
So first off,
You were just on
Sir.
the phone with him.
I was not. I
Oh,
have.
it was Cotner.
I've been here for literally
So maybe it
2
was
minutes.
you speaking about me, Tomlin. That might have been the name, actually. It might have been Tomlin, that of the people who with the you might be the one telling these people. this.
Did you not win money?
I have it.
Did you not get money from? And you're posting things, and that's what I'm asking you. What?
So,
in all of
73. This. Am I making money off this? No.
I don't know.
No. There's no one's
I have
making
no
money
idea.
other than me making.
This
You
is
just do
illegal.
your job.
I've been doing my job here for 25 years.
I would have to ask everyone you come into
25
contact
years,
with.
young man.
I would need to make
25
sure.
years.
Yeah, well, I would ask people who come into contact with you because I don't know if everyone has that same experience.
I even had people thank me to come out of prison that I've sent because they needed.
Yeah, I
help.
don't know, and I hope
Okay,
so,
well, good.
and that's a good
Good.
job.
Our conversation's done now. If you want to talk,
Yeah.
you can talk to Sergeant Olson or Sergeant.
Okay, just forward him next time, please.
I will.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.